Where were you in '79 when the dam began to burst? Did you check us out down at the local show? Were you wearing denim, wearing leather? Did you run down to the front? Did you key for your ticket through the ice and snow? Denim and leather brought us all together. It was you that set the spirit free. Denim and leather brought us all together. It was you that set the spirit free. Hi, I'm Pixie, and you're watching Headbangers Bowl. On today's show, I will be talking about the mighty Saxon and trying Japanese Kit Kat Dark. And I also have the OG or original Kit Kat 70% Dark or Noir. There we go. Okay, so let's start off with the Japanese one. Now, I did actually do the Kit Kat Dark in my Batman video, but I thought I'd try it again today in comparison with the Japanese one. See how they stack up, if they're similar, if they're very, very different bars. So let's rip that open. Okay, so they are individually packaged here. So let's pour some of these in our bowl. Gonna flip them the right way up. They absolutely adorable imagery on it. Oh my god, it has these two little girls. I don't know if they're in Halloween costumes. You can let me know in the comments if you think that's a Halloween costume or not. That's absolutely adorable, and they seem to be enjoying it. Yeah, there's a few different ones actually. I don't know if it is a Halloween costume or if it's not, but you can let me know in the comments. Alright, so I'll show you what it looks like for a Halloween party kind of bowl. They are actually black wrappers on all of them. So there is actually a subway on one of them as well, or some kind of bus. So I'm thinking it may not be a Halloween costume and may be symbolic in some way. I'm not really sure, but again, if you know, you let me know in the comment section. But I mean, they are perfect for Halloween because the black packaging is so incredible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it open and we're going to have a look and then we're going to try it. All right, there we go. Kind of stuck to the candy bar a little bit, but okay. Let's open it from the back end too. All right, so there we go. Let's just pry that open. It feels small. Yeah, I don't know if this would be considered a normal kind of snack size bar in America. It's really, really tiny, but you know. Okay, so maybe I'll just put the whole thing in because it's so small. That really just tastes like a normal Kit Kat, I gotta say. I mean, it definitely is a little bit darker or a little bit stronger than a normal Kit Kat, but it definitely wasn't that really dark, full-on flavor that I was expecting. I think that it is only 15% cocoa though, which may be an indication of why. I do like it, but I remember the OG version being much darker. So I'm going to give that a 7 out of 10 horns in the air because it just basically tasted slightly darker than regular to me. So we're going to try the other one. Also, let me know in the comments if you've tried any Japanese Kit Kat flavors and which ones are some of your favorites. For me, I've seen the sake one before and always been tempted, but I've never tried it. If you've tried that or any other kind of crazy flavors out there from Japanese Kit Kat, you let me know in the comments which one you tried and what you thought about it. All right, so let's see if we can get some of these in our bowl. Yep. Is the wrapper similar, I wonder? Okay, so this bar is, I guess, snack size or regular size. Actually, regular size. I thought maybe they were going to be smaller than this, more kind of snack size bars, but that's okay. So let's see for comparison what it tastes like. All right, gonna give that a bit of an open here. All right, give it a bit of a trim, see if it's stuck to the chocolate. Okay, so dramatically different in terms of sizing here, but again, this is a full-size bar. And the color to me actually looks a little bit darker. I gotta say I preferred the all-black packaging on the Japanese Kit Kat, so they're gonna win for coolness of packaging for sure. Now let's see what this is like. Much darker. I prefer the OG Kit Kat because it is much darker. It tastes like dark chocolate. I'm a big dark chocolate fan. You may not be as into the original one as I am. For me, I'm a big dark chocolate fan, so I do like the darker chocolate. But if you like regular Kit Kat and you just want something a little tiny tad darker, then you'll want to go with the Japanese one. But for me, I'm going with the OG. I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10 horns in the air. They are different though. They're definitely not just the same product. One is definitely, the OG is definitely much darker than the Japanese one, so it was cool to compare them. All right. Now, Saxon are an English heavy metal band that was formed in 1977. They've been called the leaders of the new wave of British heavy metal movement, NWOBHM, or NWOBHM. Members include Biff Byford, Paul Quinn, Doug Scarrett, Nibs Carter, and Nigel Glockler. Former members included Graham Oliver, Steve Dawson, Pete Gill, Georg Michael, Fritz Randau, Nigel Durham, and John Walker. They've often toured with Judas Priest, Doro, and Motorhead. Also UFO. I happened to be at one of those Saxon UFO concerts and I loved it. Of course, as usual, I was up front, standing and singing to every song until I became hoarse. I remember Biff standing in front of me on the stage and pointing to me and giving me the I see you and appreciate it sign. The concert took place at the Queen Elizabeth Theatre and was actually a triple bill. Saxon, UFO, and Jared James Nichols. That concert has to be right up there as one of my favorite concerts of all time because all three performances were so damn good. Phil Moog, singer from UFO, stood in front of me twice on stage and he started talking to me. He said that I reminded him of a ballet dancer that he used to go out with. People in my section are looking at me and I'm turning bright red. Even a friend across the aisle staring at me. It was very awkward, but I did also appreciate it. And when the concert was over, I'm outside the venue, some guys were coming up to me being like, oh, it looks like Phil Moog has a little crush on you. I don't know how to respond to that one, really. I mean, it's not the young Phil Moog with the long hair and the short bangs and the glitter shorty tops and the super tight jeans and platform shoes, but you know what? Still good. Sorry, I digress. Getting back to Saxon. Did I forget to say that they are one of my favorite bands? A few of my favorite songs from them include Wheels of Steel, 7:47 Dallas, 1 p.m., Beyond the Grave, Song of Evil, Nosferatu, To Hell and Back, Crusader, and the bands played on Princess of the Night, Motorcycle Man, The Eagle Has Landed, Solid Ball of Rock, Made in Belfast, Rock and Roll Gypsy, Battalions of Steel, Dogs of War, Strong Arm of the Law, Never Surrender, The Power and the Glory, Sacrifice, Metalhead, Heavy Metal Thunder, and the anthem Denim and Leather, which I'm representing today here with my leather dress. Check out current album inspirations, where Saxon covers songs by artists who have influenced them, like Painted Black by the Stones, Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin, Stone Free by Hendrix, and Bomber by Motorhead, as well as others. Also, check out the video for Saxon's I Gotta Rock to Stay Alive, featuring Lemmy, Angry Anderson, and Andy Durice. Please like and subscribe as we're trying to build a cool community, and let me know what some of your favorite Saxon songs are. As always, stay metal and fill your heads with heavy metal thunder.